but also
have the mistruths out about the passing of your son. So I want to give you the opportunity to clear it up and tell our audience exactly what happened.
Okay. And I really and truly thank you for this wonderful opportunity to be able to say what I really want to say to the child. And I miss him like air when the word first came out about the determination of his death. And the man told me that they really did not know for sure. Mm-hmm. But number one, most and foremost, C did not die of an illegal drug overdose.
Okay, we want to get that clear.
He also did not die by his own hand. I've heard that one too.
As you heard for yourself, Pimp C's own mother didn't believe that Pimp C passed away due to substances. She believed her son was set up. She passed away telling people this and never got the gratification of finding out the truth. Reporter Julia Beverly investigated Pimp C's passing for a book she was writing and determined that there was circumstantial evidence proving Pimp C was set up.
His in this pack. I mean, I wasn't supposed to say that.
No, you can say that. I mean,
with Pimp C that day.
Feel it was though. If it wasn't lean, what was it?
Somebody put something in this pack. I mean, I wasn't supposed to say that.
No, you can say that. I mean,
another person who felt Pimp C was set up was his own close cousin Edgar. Edgar claimed that he believes Pimp C was
your future.
Take this time to like the video. It just, unless that drink or whatever else he had caused internal combustion, I don't get how the scene matched up with the alleged drink usage and all of that stuff. I've never heard of anybody pulling a foe. Listen, I ain't never heard of nobody using stuff and head exploding. Or just spewing red Kool-Aid. I've never heard of it. Never.
Wow.
Just send me a picture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post this picture because this is a good picture. We're gonna put this picture inside the interview. Okay. I'm gonna show it to my wife. This is Vicious. Bundy was supposed to be here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he had to go take care of family emergency. Yeah. This was Bundy's rap partner, ex-mom. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he poured something into his drink. And when he came back from the restroom, he started drinking it. So
without exclusive.
So C went to the restroom and Buddy said, look, y'all don't say nothing. I'm gonna play a joke on Pimp. And he poured something into his drink. And when he came back from the restroom, he started drinking it and almost immediately started throwing up blood.
These are 45-plus-year-old men probably at that time. Why in the hell are y'all playing games like that? Where the hell is that dude? Let me let this man talk.
And what made me believe that, I packed C bags after he passed.
From that same hotel?
Same hotel. I pulled back the cover of the bed and was blood in the bed. So that's what made me believe that story to be true.
Now, we talked about this prior to cutting on the cameras. And I never talked about it outside of saying, Buddy. You know what I'm saying? And this guy was from Jackson, Mississippi. Like you.
Hey, all I can tell you, there was a famous R&B chick. And it was a guy that was getting money at the time. And, you know, Pimp, he used to be in the studio. And every now and then he had a camcorder. So he was able to get some footage. And he wanted to do something with the footage. But I don't know why he didn't do nothing with it. But if I could got a hold of that tape, I'd be a billionaire. Whoever was, they had to kill me, man. I know TMZ would have paid a bank for that one, man. But yeah, it is a tape. And if you read the comments, a lot of people figured out. A lot of people figured out because, you know, people that.
There you go. But it's crazy because like I always say, hold on. Oh Lord, I put Pimp D. Hold on. Shout out to Gutter TV.
Room in the studio. Okay. And so Pimp goes in. They're like, Destiny
This is Bun B talking.
Child. He's like, oh, I want to meet them. They tight. You know, he goes in and he introduces himself. And I guess Beyonce was kind of taken aback that she was meeting Pimp C. Again, This was before Destiny's Child was a worldwide phenomenon. And so he comes back in the studio and we're recording and hanging out. And Mathew Knowles comes in and he asks Pimp, can I talk to you for a minute? And so they leave out for a couple of minutes and Pimp comes in and he's dying laughing. And we're like, what's wrong? He's like, yo, Mathew Knowles just told me don't fuck his daughter, man.
I just like to put that in there every time we talk about this situation. Listen, y'all. Now this tape right here, I'm not gonna say that old school tape can't be no it's probably a tape, but that's no AI.
But I don't know why he didn't do nothing with it, but if
Jay-Z, if a tape like that would have leaked, this has led many people to believe that Jay-Z might have wanted Pimp C taken out so that tape would never have been released. I myself believe this could have been exactly what happened, and I'll tell you why. One thing I want to make clear is that Pimp C was involved in Masonry. It is clear that he was a part of the Freemasons. Not only did Pimp C use Masonic imagery often, but in this video, Edgar, Pimp C's cousin, admits that he was a high-ranking Freemason. Edgar goes on to tell the world that he joined the Masons in '94, claiming he left the organization not that long ago because he wanted to turn to God.
I left a whole organization to miss, and that's just me, my wife, and I.
Yes, and we ain't gonna bring that up unless you want to talk about it.
Hey, look, I'm on your show.
Ooh, this will be crazy. Well, the organization was the Masons.
Yeah.
Ooh. You're the only one that I know that has successfully exited the Masons. No, I'm not saying that it has been done before.
Successfully?
Yeah, he made his way out.
Maybe publicly.
That's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I mean. Excuse me. Thank you. Publicly denounced them.
Yeah.
Is that a better way of saying it?
Yeah. And that's the perfect word to say, because when I stepped away, I really had to pray and ask God to forgive me if there's anything that I was a part of, any oath and obligation I might have recited that was offensive to him.
Yes.
And just to make sure my heart and spirit was right and in line with God.
Because he often used Masonic imagery. This was Pimp C's close cousin who was always a crazy, who most likely wanted Pimp C gone because of the tape, and because Pimp C was calling out rappers for being secretly gay. Just so happened to pass away the same year he married Beyonce. Some people believe that those disses that Pimp C were making were for Jay-Z, and that Pimp C was calling Jay-Z gay.
Pimp C and got produced by Pimp C, and I got $1 million offered to Pimp C from Rockefeller to sign to them. Down there, Dame Dash opened up his checkbook, could have $1 million. I'm like, whoa. He like, I was like, was this for sure? He's like, no. He said, we want to GK. I was like, what? He's like, with your boys. That's right. So I immediately picked up the phone and called Pimp C. I'm like, Phil, stop whatever you doing right now. I told you what's going down with Jamal when you moved him up in there. I said, but right now, I got $1 million check for you. All we want was $100,000. I was just like, who's that with? I said, Rockefeller. He was like, what? I was like, yeah. He was like, and I watching Dan with the checkbook, he writing out. He was like, ain't that with over there with Jay-Z? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, tell him to take that check to go give it to Tupac mama, man. It's gonna be.
We're gonna end it right there. We're gonna end it right there. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If so, hit the like button. Holla at me at Trap Nerds 1 Insta, and I'm out. Peace.